Hi guys, my name is Keith Nordman. I'm going to be your instructor for the next 10 weeks for BUS391. This is Production and Operations Management. If I start talking too fast, it's getting kind of chilly outside. This is the 18th, I think, of February, and it was a beautiful afternoon and kind of sunny. Now the sun's going away, it's starting to get chilly. Anyway, each week I'm going to post a video just like this. We're going to go over what we're going to be doing for the week. So that'll be fun. Something that this is where you should start or get used to starting your week in class this way is just watching this video. That's all you have to do. And usually when you're done watching the video, you'll need to go to course content by week. And in this week, week 1, you will see all kinds of quotes that I have listed under each week, which is I think are fun and usually very educational. So please make sure you take a minute and you read through those quotations. Now, for this class, you have a book that you need to get. That is your Operations Management 12th edition book. You also need to make sure that you get your Connect Plus license or whatever you call that. But you need to make sure you get Connect Plus along with your book. If you're buying it from the school bookstore, that's not a problem. It comes prepackaged together for this class. If not, you need to make sure that you do get it. There is a trial period. The trial period will only last you about 4 weeks, though. So make sure that you get your subscription, your license, your seat, whatever you call that, for Connect, so you can make sure you get your assignments and your quizzes done. And there's a reason that I do that, and I'll explain that here in a minute. Each week you're going to have a discussion that I want you to participate in. Please make sure that you read that. For week 1, I want you to go and introduce yourself and tell us what program you are in. Also want you to tell us about any management or supervisory or leadership experience you may have. Remember, there's no wrong answers in this class. There's opinions. I value your opinion. Please make sure, however, that they're not derogatory, they're not vulgar in any way. Please remain professional. Remember, this is an academic setting. And I want you to value other people's, or at least respect other people's opinions as well. It's great to have a discussion when you have opinions that don't match, and that's great. Some of you like Donald Trump, some of you don't like Donald Trump as president. That's wonderful. That's what makes this country great. The great thing is we can talk about it, and we can walk away and still be friends. It's okay to not like some of the same things I like, and that's fine. And so I may have different opinions than what you have. We're going to talk about all kinds of fun stuff, and I'm going to tell you what works good for me and how this information worked good for me in the past and how I plan on using some of this information in the future in production and operations management. And I expect you to do the same. I have been in production. I have been in manufacturing. I was my bachelor's degree is in manufacturing engineering, automation actually, and I was an engineer for years before I got into the academic side. We'll talk about that more as the class goes on. Each week you're also going to have an assignment to do. Now, this is where your Connect comes in, because your assignments are in Connect. Your quizzes are also in Connect, and those are each week as well. You have quizzes each week. But your assignments each week are in Connect. And the reason that I like using Connect is I can either assign you a research project, which usually is what it turns out to be, each week, and you'll do a 2 or 3 page paper, and they become mundane, and then I'm going to make sure that they're in APA format, and so now you're learning APA format, and that's all fine and well academically, and that's good for you to learn that kind of work. However, I want you to concentrate on the material, and the material that I want you to learn about production and operations management is more important, I think, than learning formatting. So the assignments that they have in Connect are usually video assignments where they'll discuss an issue, a real issue that goes on in production, and they'll discuss that in the video, and then you will respond with this video. They'll ask questions throughout this video. Those interactive videos, those interactive assignments that are in Connect, I think are invaluable. I think they give you a much stronger education and a better understanding of the topic that we're trying to learn than what you would get out of me assigning you a paper and me grading a paper, and most of it's going to be on writing techniques or spelling and APA formatting and on the topic, but not as clearly focusing more on the topic as Connect does. So over the last couple of years, I've really gotten a lot of high praise from students that really enjoy the Connect much better than doing a written assignment. That's why I use Connect. Also, the quizzes that you have each week, those are also in Connect. You get 2 chances at your quiz each week. You can take the quiz. Remember, once you start it, you can't stop. You got 60 minutes to take your quiz once you start it. You can't go back out and then come back in. Otherwise, that's one attempt. Once you start it, you have to finish the quiz. You have 60 minutes to take the quiz, so don't dawdle when you're starting the quiz. You want to get in there and get it done. It's the second chance you get. If you don't like your first attempt, you don't like your grade, and you want to retake the quiz, take it again. You get 2 attempts. I take whatever your highest score is. If that happens to be the first attempt, that's what you're going to get. If it happens to be your second attempt, that's the one you're going to get. Whatever score is highest. I think that's fair. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So, the best way to get a hold of me, guys, is text. Text me. You'll find my number under instructor contact info. You'll find it there. You'll find it under welcome announcement. You'll find it several places within this class. Text me as the quickest responses you'll get back. You can try to call me. Sometimes I can answer, sometimes I can't. Usually if I'm in meetings, I can still text you, but I can't answer a phone call. So try to give me a call. You can call me. Don't think you can't. You can always try to call me. Leave a message if I can't answer. I'll call you back as soon as I can. You can send me a text. I'll respond back as quickly as possible. Or you can send me an email, and I'll respond back to that as quickly as possible. However, I don't check my email but maybe 2 or 3 times a day. So it may be the next day before I get back to your email. Texts are usually pretty much instantaneously or within a few minutes after getting them. And then phone calls are usually it'll drop to voicemail. And then I'll respond when I can. So, all right, guys, let's have a great term. I'm looking forward to it. Give me a call or a text or whatever it takes to get a hold of me, and we'll go from there. Let's have a great term.